Let's make America great again. We are hearing it from the Trump campaign and the Republican Party. But what does it mean? I don't think they've ever actually totally addressed what that means. More importantly, let's make America safe again. I can't honestly say when America was safe, because there was always an undercurrent in the country, but I can say that when I was a child, I didn't worry about being gunned down in the street, and now that is a reality every day. I'm a Democrat. I am cheering for Bernie, or I was. I'm cheering for Hillary, because Republicans scare me, and they should scare you too, especially if you're black. You should be terrified. But Ben Carson ain't brilliant man, ain't got enough sense to be scared of something scary. And I haven't really watched the Republican convention, I will admit that, because I'm bored or incensed within 30 seconds of turning it on, and I continuously turn it off. I have what I would say are Republican ideals as a Democrat, which probably sounds weird. But I personally don't have a problem with the NRA, and I don't have a problem with the constitutional right to bear arms. I don't think gun laws are going to make any difference in gun violence, because criminals don't follow laws anyway. So I think that all of these new stringent gun laws is going about it the wrong way. I don't think that's going to help stop gun violence at all. We need to change the mindset of these people, because that is what the problem is, and it's not mental illness. That's just a cop-out so you don't go to jail. It's not religion. That's just something that you can try and bring dignity to your bad acts. It's the mindset. It's the hate. It's taught. Nobody is born hating. You are taught to hate. You are taught to like things that are the same as you. You are taught to dislike things that are different than you or that you don't understand. You fear those things. So I think that's what we need to work on, is changing the mindset of the country, not the gun laws. And as far as the Republican stance on abortion, while I, as a female, do not support anyone telling me what to do with my body, my own personal opinion is that two consenting adults who consent to sex consent to parenthood, because that is a probability of sex. So if you're out having sex, then you are consenting to parenthood, and murdering a child because it's inconvenient for you is not cool with me. Now, with that being said, I don't live your life, I don't pay your bills, and I don't take care of your children. So what you do with your life and your body is your business. And I don't think that it needs to be a political agenda or the government's responsibility to say what a woman can or can't do with her body. As far as the attacks on Planned Parenthood, I've been a patient of Planned Parenthood on and off for 20 years. I've never had an abortion. Planned Parenthood is not Abortions Are Us. It's Planned Parenthood. It's birth control. It's planning to be a parent. It is not just abortions. That is an option, but that is not all that it is. And I think that the funding is really necessary for women who cannot afford health care any other way. And I think that is important. So that, and I guess that's pretty much, and I believe in working hard, but you know, I'm black. That's what we do. Not to say that white people don't or any other race doesn't. I'm just saying that is our history. We work hard. We know you have to work hard. We do work hard. And when I say we, I don't mean every black person in the world. I mean we, as a general consensus or a community, understands that we work hard. This country understands that you have to work hard in order to succeed. My concerns with a lot of things Trump are, this is a man who is divorced, so he's failed at marriage. His son is killing animals that didn't do anything to him, so he's failed at parenting. He's gone bankrupt, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times, so he's failed at business. His wife just stole a whole speech. And this is the man who is running for president, who wants to run our country. You can't run your house. You can't run your businesses. You damn sure can't run a country. No, Trump. No, 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 no. Anyone who loves America knows that is a bad idea. I don't care if you don't like the Democrats. I don't care if you don't like Hillary Clinton personally. I don't care if you feel some type of way about them emails that she didn't want to make public. I don't care about any of that. If you love America, you know Trump is not the way. I think that there are a lot of things that we as citizens of the United States and voters need to be concerned about with the Republican Party and the Donald Trump campaign. First of all is that this man has no political experience. This is not his arena. And I mean, we've had people from other arenas get into politics. Jesse the Body Ventura and Arnold Schwarzenegger were governors. Ronald Reagan was president. Those are wrestlers and actors. Not a fan of Ronald Reagan, never have been. But he learned some stuff. Donald Trump ain't trying to learn anything. He's just, sorry, I'm eating popcorn, it's on my face. He's just coming in to this arena that he knows nothing about, which is just really a big stage for him, and he's playing a part, and it's not going to be safe for the country. Yet he's using the slogan, "Make America Safe Again." How do you plan to do that? What are your plans? The Republican National Convention is being held in Cleveland, open carry state. They're being supported by the NRA. So if the Democrats say the way that to make America safe again is to have stricter gun laws, and you have gun lobbies supporting you, what's your plan for making America safe again? Because at this Republican National Convention, there's been a lot of stupidity and mudslinging, but nobody's talking about the issues. Nobody's talking about any plans for anything. It's just bash the competition. So when you're focused on what Hillary Clinton did or didn't do, you're not making me believe you're the better candidate to run the country, because it's a mudslinging competition, and you can sling all the mud you want. At the end of the day, you still have to have a plan, and then you have to get into office and put that plan into action. So if you don't even have a plan, what the hell are you going to do when you get in office? These are just questions I'd like to sit down and ask Donald Trump. So he's condoned his wife's speech. And so to me, that means he condones lying, because she said, "Oh, I wrote the speech myself. I only read over it once, and then I just went out and delivered it." Then they said, "Oh, she had speech writers." So I'm like, did she write it herself, or did she have speech writers? We already know. We heard this in 2008 from First Lady Michelle Obama. Now, I would say I wouldn't have been able to pick it out, because while I did watch the Democratic National Convention in 2008, because I was just so absolutely thrilled to have a viable black candidate for president, I was Miss Political. I was on to everything, and I did watch it. But I will say that 8 years later, had the media not brought to my attention that the speech was plagiarized, I would not have caught it. I may have said, I heard that before, that sounds like something somebody else said, but I wouldn't have caught it the way that they broke it down, and how she pretty much just blatantly, word for word, said what First Lady Michelle Obama said to the Democratic National Convention in 2008. But they're not really addressing it. They're not even saying, hey, I idolize Michelle Obama as an intelligent woman in politics, and so I, borrowed some of her speech. No, she's still saying, I wrote it myself. It's my own story of being an immigrant in this country. So, wow. Trump's talking about make America great again, make America safe again, and building walls. He has no legitimate political platform or plan for any positive things to take place in this country if he becomes president. And I personally think that these are things that we need to be concerned about as citizens and that we need to act against. I'm not saying vote for Hillary. I'm not saying vote Democrat. I'm saying vote conscience. I'm saying vote what you think is right. I'm just bringing to the forefront the fact that I don't personally think Trump is right, and I really can't understand anybody who does. So, how about instead of let's make America great again, let's see, we killed all the Indians, we brought the black folk over here, calling them 3/5 of a person. Once we let them be a whole person, we treated them like second-class citizens. Yeah, let's go back to that. How about not? So, instead of let's make America great again, how about we just make it great for the first time? How about it be the superpower that we are supposed to be? How about we be this large dominant country that leads in so many different things, technology and jobs and healthcare, education? How about we be that country? How about we be a country that we can be proud of instead of just being ashamed and putting our heads down, because this is where we live and these are the people that we are voting to represent us. So how about we make America great for the first time, and that includes freedom and equality.